It's a Pool C match between Fiji and Wales, which is next here at Westpac Stadium in Wellington at the Sentinel Homes Wellington 7's, part of the HSBC 7's World Series Round 4 for 2014 and 2015. A lovely picture as we welcome to this next game the team of Fiji and Wales. Well, Fiji might be with this lineup hoping for more consistency of concentration from what they showed us in their first round, but Wales might be saying to themselves, we can't let it get any worse than it was in round 1. So it's Fiji against Wales here in the next match, and here they come. Past the Welsh flag and past the Fijian flag, which may change soon, according to Prime Minister Bainimarama this week. And the Red Dragon of Wales staying as it has for many centuries. That flag there may change to one more acceptable to Fiji of today. And then you see the Philippians 4:13, the religious biblical quote which inspires so many Fijian sportsmen. Marius van der Westhuizen of South Africa is the referee for this one, just getting wired up. And with me in the commentary box is former New Zealand 7's international, the very famous Dallas Seymour. I remember you up in Hong Kong there, Dallas, posing for the photos, signing for the autographs. Well done. All those years ago.
Yes, thanks very much, Keith, and it's great to be back here in Wellington again as a part of the commentary team for the HSBC World 7 Series.
So the Scarlets of Wales, when they stepped out in round 1, they lost to Australia by 36-5, and their defence was porous, to say the least. They leaked 6 tries. Fiji, on the other hand, beat Portugal by 31-19, and their concentration was a bit lacking as well. And here goes Savanatha Rawatha. And look at that one chance to run, and away he goes. Looks like he wants to concentrate hard. Savanatha Rawatha.
And a fantastic start to the game. Good determined start by the Fijians. And Rawatha, he just took off outside his man. Stepped inside the sweeper there of Ross Jones of Wales and just took off for the line. That's a very determined start there by Fiji, and Wales will be very unhappy with that defensive breakthrough.
The conversion is over from Osia Kolinisau. Well, there he is. He came into the Fijian team for the Gold Coast tournament this season. Straight away they won the tournament, and I guess he might have been thinking, boy, this is okay. But they haven't done very well since. Fiji been beaten by Australia twice, and in Dubai and in Port Elizabeth, and they play Australia today in the pool play. That's upcoming. And here is their brilliant leader, Osia Kolinisau. 29 years of age now. Kolinisau made his debut back in 2008, so he's been on the tour for into his 8th season now. But what can Wales show us here? They've got some great players too. Down goes Sam Cross, out through the hands of Ross Jones, one of the players brought back by coach Gareth Williams. And there is an attempted intercept by Viri. And if you see this guy get the ball in any situation with open field, he will not be caught. I put the rent on that one. 40 metres out.
Side entry.
Yeah, unfortunate for Fiji there. Just got caught coming in from the side, but some very good work at the contact area there by Fiji. Wales would love to stretch the ball out wide a couple of times and just tire out the Fijians, but at the moment they're going to take a little bit of a break. Head down for the line out.
So there's Ross Jones. He actually lived in Ireland for 10 years. He's a genuine Welshman. They once played against Wales for the Irish at the level of under-18s, but he's made his choice now to, and there's the other new guy back in the team, Nicky Griffiths. He used to play in Jersey and has just come to Welsh rugby. There's Kunatani Oh, same trick again. Sitiveni Walker chased hard by a lovely chase by Jevon Groves, but the pass is away, and the try is scored by Jasa Malua.
And a crucial error, overthrowing the throw at the line out, taken forward and given off to Vere Malua. The thing I like that though, Jevon Groves just chased him all the way. That was a fantastic effort from him, and unfortunately they had too much support up there, and Fiji scoring with Vere Malua under the post, but Wales will be kicking themselves. But again, great determination on defence.
Yeah, big defence. He's the captain, Jevon Groves, and he really was putting out his bit of a captain's leadership there, but unable to catch the speed of this guy here, Jasa Vere Malua. He's the guy that scored the winning try in the final against Samoa in round 1. There is Jevon Groves of Cardiff Blues.
Bounce.
Very goes past Tuai. The Tuai regains it. Very elusive runner. Look for number 9, Jerry Tuai. So the gentleman to the left is the coach of the Welsh team. That's Gareth Williams. Nicky Griffiths with the ball. Hugely popular player on the island of Jersey, where he helped them win up to the championship level again. That's playing in the English competitions, of course. And Will Harris. Griffiths again. There's the halfway line. Now watch for Fiji here. Very
Advantage, not 10.
advantage you hear from referee Van der Westhuizen. Not back 10 metres. And Kunatani, straight away from the tap penalty, the pressure was on the scrambling Welsh defence, and Kunatani found his way through.
Yeah, the swarming defence of Fiji just shut down Wales. And the thing that's really impressed me about the Fijians at the moment, they're doing very well on the contact area. And if you give a team like Fiji any space like this, they're going to take it and they're going to make you pay. So great work there. But Kunatani to get down there and back under the post as well. Again, Wales will be kicking themselves. They've only got themselves to blame with the mistakes they're making.
You'd never know from looking at Ben Ryan, the Fiji coach, if he was happy, sad. The family cat had run away. You'd never know, would you? Because he doesn't give anything away. He was the same when he came here with those England teams and won in the Wellington Stadium right here all those years. And he's got a good team here, hasn't he? Just a few gaps in defence in the first round against Portugal. But give Portugal credit, they really went well. That's a penalty against Fiji coming through. Against Fiji coming through, and now a chance for Wales. 21-0. Groves. Luke Morgan has been here before. Nice run here by Ross Jones. Gets his pass away. It's gone to Wonga though.
Yeah, great break there by Ross Jones, but like any good Fijian, as soon as that ball came inside, there was a Fijian waiting there for it, and that's the sort of play that Fiji loves. Good chasing back by Fiji. Good determination to cause the turnover and get the line out and get the ball back on in their hands.
Right near half-time, Jerry Tuai. There's Tuai again. Fast hands. Kunatani. Oh, he's the most difficult player perhaps in the game today to stop. Brave chase by Nicky Griffiths. Certainly Wales in defence are courageous, but away goes Semi Kunatani. That's 4 tries for him today.
Yes, and he's going to be a tired boy after this day. He's pretty much done all the work and made all the breaks. He's been a real force for Fiji. Great work here. Look at him. Power and pace, and just took off. And great determination. Look at that. Nothing better than to see Fiji striding out on the 7's paddock. And a fantastic chase there by number 1, Nicky Griffiths, but just a little bit too much pace there.
So it's 4 converted tries to Fiji in the first half against Wales here in Wellington. There's the hard score for Wales to bite on, 28-0.
That hole again, Oscar. We'll get the ball back, okay? And the other thing, they're trying to get wide, quick ball, to get us all offside. So it's either Buta, Senga, or we do what we did last time, and we say hard. Set?
That's Ben Ryan. Let's hear now what Gareth Williams has to say.
Inside of that contact, you've got to be prepared to stay in there, right? That's got to be a 5, 6, 7, 8 second contact because they're looking to come at us. Yeah, they're looking to come at that secondary wave. If that means the third guy latches on, third guy latches on. We've got to play with heads up, boys, okay? We expect that.
So it's a lovely scene here in Wellington, in New Zealand. The music is loud and blaring out in the stadium. The fans who are here, many of whom dressed up, really enjoying the atmosphere here. It's a 16th year that the IRB 7s, the original name, now the World Rugby 7s, part of the HSBC 7s World Series, has come to town. And this is a good matchup we're seeing here. A good chance for us to admire again 7's play of Fiji. Referee is Marius van der Westhuizen, and just a little stab by Osea Kolinisau, lost forward with the ball for Wales now is Lloyd Evans. And there goes Griffiths. Nicky Griffiths, and there's good progress through by Lloyd Evans again. Oh, nicely taken by Kolinisau. We haven't seen a lot of Kolinisau and his brilliance in the tournament so far. This is partway through the second game. He's more like a guiding hand, and it's with Sam Cross here at the moment. And now a nice break upfield by Sam Cross. Gets to the 22. Groves. Nice work to Will Harris, and Wales are in. Will Harris.
And a great start by Wales in the second half to come back and strike back on the scoreboard.
Thank you.
Fantastic finish there. Good work. Fiji had pushed them across the right-hand side of the field. Lloyd Evans has been doing a power of work for Wales. Some great support play here. Good hands. 3 versus 2. The pass almost went back behind them. And Will Harris, fantastic work to get over in the corner. Good work, Wales.
Had some good moments out of the game recently. Went to the Commonwealth Games, Will. He's actually played for the full Welsh 15-a-side, selected by Warren Gatland. So 3 caps in the outer backs for Wales. They're on the board against Fiji, 28-5. There's the big leap by Sitiveni Wanga. And now it's with Batima Ravuvu, number 12 he is.
Number 6, you're straight off your feet.
And that's against Katonambau. Good hands, fasted from Jones, out wide to Luke Morgan. Loves coming to this ground. Luke made his debut here a couple of years ago, and here's Wales. 2 tries.
Fantastic start. I mean, the one thing that's come out of Wales in the second half is turning over the ball there through that penalty. Good work at the contact area. I almost thought this pass was forward, but great work there by Luke Morgan. Took on Fiji on the outside and scored a great try in the corner. That's really good work by Wales, and this shows how Fiji can be taken out wide.
And the conversion adds 2 more. So Welsh fans here and all over the world be saying if we can get a few more, we're in this. Gareth Williams might be thinking that in the true tradition of all rugby coaches. There's hope. Keep hope alive. But well taken here by Manu Langai, who's on the field. Now, Wales in possession again, Lloyd Evans. That's the man who scored the previous try, Morgan. Down he goes. There's a 50-50 ball off the floor. It goes on the Fijian side. There's ball lost forward. Wales will get possession here.
No advantage for the knock.
Yeah, much more pressure there and intensity shown by the Welshmen. They're harrying the Fijians at every turn. And good work in the contact area. They're not giving up. So fantastic work by Wales. They're playing their way back into this match.
Anyone?
Well, they are. They've had a couple of tries scored. And Lloyd Evans goes away. He's done some good things in the game. He's been subbed. And Nicky Griffiths.
Fine.
Back in Wales, now playing in the Sevens squad, professional of course, after a couple of years, as I mentioned, on jersey.
And even though Lloyd Evans has been subbed off now, he's been doing the power of work. He just shows the value of having a good, strong forward. They're taking the ball forward and setting it up for the flashbacks to finish off.
So Amosi Mulavora was marking Griffiths now. And look at this. Look at this. Look at this from Ross Jones. Wales having a great second half. They weren't at home in the first half, but now they've scored, let's see, 17 points, 2 to come, makes it 19.
And set up by a great scrum. Look at the good, strong scrum. Great release there. Flicked out the back, and he took on number 12, Ravovo, and took him on and took it right to the line. So good work there by Wales. Here's the front on seam. Good step, backs himself and pushes them off. Just holds the defence up. Great work there by Wales.
Well, the concentration of the Fijians has lapsed, but now they've got 3 covering. Oh, just tipped down. Advantage being played Fiji's way. Advantage is over. Chance now again. Ross Jones for Wales. Out now to Sam Cross. Advantage for Fiji now. Critical point of the game. Next team to score would feel very confident going into those last minutes. Away comes Fiji. Hand over the top. Good work. Katombiao, and it's Langai who will score it, and that's going to widen the gap. Coach Ryan satisfied for the moment.
Yeah, we can see that Fiji just upped the ante there again. This all came from the kickoff. But here you see here as a finish off, lots of Fijians in support, holding the ball out. And Welsh were just too ineffective in their tackles, and great support play by Fiji for number 2, Langai, to score under the posts.
35-19. It looks pretty good now for Fiji. It might have looked quite interesting if Wales had got to score. The Wales have conceded 3 tries in each of their 2 outings. Fiji have conceded each of 3 tries, 2 games each. Here, Dallas, that's a bit concerning. What do you think?
I think it just goes to show the level of competition that's in the game now. I mean, Fiji are a fantastic side, but you know, if Wales back themselves, if any team backs themselves against Fiji, they know they can score.
Here goes Ravovo. Oh, yes. Lovely. In he goes. Vatimo Ravovo.
But as we've just seen, a team with the class and history of Fiji, you give them one sniff, they can step it up. And someone like Ravovo chucks a little goose step in there, and Wales were just too tentative then under the post. That's a sign of a class side.
And there it goes through the post for 2 more points. And the final whistle here in this game. Plenty of action in this one. My word, there was. 9 tries scored. Fiji 42, Wales 19.
Well, Simi Kunatani, why do you guys always perform here in Wellington, Fiji, always getting that support?
He's Wellington. It's a lot of Fijians here in the crowd. Yeah, we love to play here and the team because the people here in Fiji. Yeah.
Now, just tell me about the vibe of the Fijian team at the moment. You seem to be really gelling and playing some great rugby.
Just because of the boys, we try to work hard and work together as one to the teams on the field.
Well, for me, you've been one of the most outstanding forwards on the circuit so far. Keep going, eh?
Yeah, bro. Thanks.
Short and sweet there. That is a great answer. Man knows how to take a compliment from one of the greats, Carlton Anna, on the sideline for us as we look out over Wellington Harbour. Cruise ships here outside the stadium.